Uh, hmm. What do I want to do next? Hi everyone, and welcome to the Free Range Diva. Today I have a makeup look for you. It's this one that features a navy blue eyeliner and a very warm palette. It's designed to bring out brown eyes and to just give you kind of an overall warm everyday look. So if you'd like to see how I achieve this look, then just keep watching. So it's been a minute since I've done a makeup look, and because I have a few new things that I'm going to be, that I have been and will be continuing to play with, I thought I'd put something together based on this eye palette that I got from Pacifica. Here's all the colors, and I was most interested, I fell in love with these two shades down here and this up here. So I wanted to try and put something together that has those pinks and warm, you know, sort of sunny peaches in it. Yeah, oh, and I also have a subscriber sent me a care package of some things that she had around that she wasn't using and thought that I might like to try. And one of them is a mineral foundation, yes, from a company called My Essence. And it's a pretty good match, so I'm gonna been playing with that for the last couple of days, and I really like it, as well as a blush from the same company. And here it is. Here it's again another coral peachy pink. So yeah, so I guess let's just start getting some of this stuff on. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna go for a lighter application of the powder, of the mineral powder. So I'm using this bigger brush. This is the 04 from Terry Miyahira. There you can get a better look at it. So I recently purchased some samples from a company, much better. All right, so I recently picked up some samples of a matte foundation and a full coverage matte foundation. Actually, no, I don't know if it's matte or not, but it definitely is full coverage. From a company called Omiana. The ingredients are gorgeous, and the company, you know, everything that they stand for is things that I believe in myself. So I got some samples, you know, color samples of their foundation, and I will be doing a video of that because full coverage foundations in Green Beauty are kind of hard to come by. So if this is one that, and I know that there are those of you out there that like full coverage foundations, so if this turns out to be, you know, a good one, then at least I'll have a recommendation when I get those kinds of questions. So it's just a light dusting. I did not want to do too much in terms of coverage, speaking of coverage, today. So I'm going to stop right there. We can always build it up if we need to, and just go in with a little bit of color correcting around the eyes where I've got some really dark areas. I am using the corrector from, there we go, Plain Jane Beauty. And just a regular concealer doesn't really cover this up. And then I'm going to put a concealer on top of it, which I've started doing, even though towards the end of the day it can get kind of crinkly around the eyes. But what I've just been doing is just smoothing out, you know, that area, and it's fine. I'd rather have it covered. So I'm using my Mineral Fusion concealer in Warm. Here it is. It's cream concealer. And as you can see, this is well worn. I've been using this a lot. 2 shades here, and the darker tanner shade seems to be the best match for me. And then I'll take the lighter shade and apply it around the eyelid to sort of even out some of the, you know, the darkness here, because I literally have natural, my lids are like naturally colored in such a way that I would not need shadow if I really didn't want to, since there's plenty of, you know, shading here in the crease. So, but today, since we're playing with an eye palette, I'm going to try and use this lighter shade of concealer to brighten up and even out that area. got my eyebrows on already. So let's powder down this concealer. And again, I'm using the translucent powder from Plain Jane. So this is not going to be like a dramatic eye look. It's just going to be more just what I do, which is like an everyday, you know, but kind of interesting. I want to try and really highlight my eyes and bring out their brown color. All right, let's just jump into the eyes. Okay, so we're going to start with this right here shade. This palette is called the Pink Nudes, but the colors, there's no individual names on the colors. So we're just going to go with this sort of light, sort of taupey shade right here. And I'm going to put that in the crease area and in the transitional area. So above the lid. I'm not a makeup artist. I've met and worked with makeup artists, but yeah, I'm just like you guys, just, you know, someone who likes to play with makeup and play with colors. There are a lot of good beauty YouTubers though who do these really amazing eye looks that I try and I fail. So yeah, all right. Hopefully I won't fail at this one. I'm grabbing my I got this brush set when I needed some extra, you know, something extra in my cart to get free shipping from Pharmaca. And I really like these brushes. I've been using them a lot. These are from Eco Tools. Okay, so on the lid, all right, let's put this in the outer part of the lid. This is the this orangey shade right down here. Oh yeah, that's got pigment. And then just blend that into the crease line. I'm going to put this darker shade right into the crease to kind of give it a little bit of depth. And the shades that I picked in this palette has like warm and cool tone shades, and so I'm playing with the cooler tone shades today. Up and into the crease, just for some depth to the eye. Okay, on the inner part of the lid, I'm just going to go in with this pinky shade right down here. So I've used this, this, and this so far. So it's subtle, but it's turning into more of kind of a peachy coral look. Okay, then I'm going to use this brush just to kind of get everything together. So I recently ordered this navy blue eye pencil. I've been playing with it. It's a little bit patchy, but it's really good ingredients and it's navy blue, so I am going to keep using it. This is from Earth's Beauty. Before I put that on though, let's run a little bit of the taupe shade underneath the eye here. And same thing on the other side. And then I'm putting the pink shade in there too. So I'm going to draw a line along the upper lid and then smudge it. I want it to be dark at the lid line and then smudged that blue color up onto the lid even more. So the eye pencil, it's a little on the dry side. I'm experiencing a little bit of tugging, but you know, it's not a deal breaker. And like I said, it's navy. Smudge that out a little. So now that I've done a little smudgy McSmudgerson, I'm going to go in and draw a darker line right at the lash line. Just darken that up a tiny bit. And then for even more darkness, this is the antonym. I'm going to use their black eyeliner on the waterline. And I'm going to put it down here. Tight lining. The lower lid. And come back with the blue. Just below that. So there we have the line work done. And then the last thing is going to be mascara, and I'm using this one from Mineral Fusion. It's a nice natural looking mascara that you can build. So I like this mascara. It's got, you know, it's fine. It doesn't smudge during the day. Probably won't get it again though, only because Physicians Formula makes a nice, clean, organic mascara that's at a little bit better price point and that gives a little more, you know, it's great for everyday, that's also great for everyday eye looks. Okay, so there's the eye makeup. And more importantly, brown eyes. Hopefully it's you're seeing what I'm seeing in the mirror, but yeah, you can definitely tell that I have big brown eyes. Yeah, I'm gonna skip the bronzer today. I'm just gonna go straight in with the blush from My Essence, and this one is called, what are you called? This color rather is called Apricot Dew. Used it the other day. I really liked it. I like the color and I like the blendability. Ooh. Okay, so that might have been a little bit much. But yeah, okay. So lots of pigment in this puppy. But it does blend out nicely when you don't put too much on. So I'm going to take a little bit of powder to this area where I kind of overdid it. And bring it down a little bit. But there, yeah, okay. So it's a nice color. And it makes me want to go coral with my lipstick. So that's what I'm going to do. I've got a color, again, from Mineral Fusion. I think this is called Exotic. I've had this, look at this. I've had this for such a long time. I'm getting down there, though. And lately, the trend that I've been seeing around is an ombre lip look. So we're going to do that today using this, and then a second lipstick from not from Mineral Fusion, from Lily Lolo. Okay, so that's a nice, pretty coral. And then right in the center of the lip line, I'm going to go in with the shade from Lily Lolo. Why do I keep saying Mineral Fusion? I can barely read this, so I'll just put the shade up there. But here it is. So you can see it's a very light peach. And it's also got a lot of pigment to it, but there it is. And so both these lipsticks are a little shiny. So I'm just gonna hit it with this to bring them down a bit. But here's the final look. Nice, warm, pinky, peachy, corally, everyday daytime look that it's pretty easy. And again, using the Pacifica Pink Nudes palette and from foundation from My Essence in the shade tanned. So this is the finished look. If you enjoyed it and you want me to do more makeup looks like this, then please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about anything. I'll try and link product links if I can. Some of these things are quite old, so but I'll put any information that I have down in the description box. And what else? Oh, if you haven't subscribed, please do. I would love to have you. Just hit the subscription button and you'll know what's coming up next. And yeah, I have a couple of other makeup things coming up in the future. I'm going to compare a couple of highlighters, and like I said, I've got that full coverage foundation demo and review coming up. So until I see you again, everybody take good care of yourselves, have a great day, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Bye!